Do you have certainty that all the highly enriched uranium was inside the Fordo Mountain, or some of it, because there were satellite photos that showed more than a dozen trucks there 2 days in advance? Are you certain none of that highly enriched uranium was moved?
Of course, we're watching every single aspect, but Jennifer, you've been about the worst, the one who misrepresents the most intentionally.
This is an example of leadership that does not want to be held accountable, of leadership that does not want to be transparent, and of leadership that just wants to lie to constituents because the constituents, once you as Republican constituents got Donald Trump and his cabinet in place, they're happy. Now they want you to leave them alone. They don't want you as Republican constituents to hold the administration or Donald Trump accountable. And they don't want you as the Republican constituents to force them, put them in a place and require transparency. Let's go on to the second thing. You want, all of us, whether you're Democrat or Republican, independent, or you're just not a part of a political party, we all want the government to be held to a standard where they answer to us as the American people. They're using our lives, right? They're using our relatives when they send them out to do things that we don't even know are legal or illegal in the United States or internationally. They're using money. They're using technology. So they're using our resources that we pay with our taxes. So if you're going to talk about any of those things in any other category of government, you have to and must and should in this category. That accountability and transparency from Trump himself and his administration. The third thing is that this arrogance that any time that they get challenged, they don't want anyone to ask them any questions. Once the Republican constituents put Trump and his administration in office, all that Donald Trump and his constituents want is Republican constituents is what they're saying, leave us alone. We don't want you bothering us because we're here and we're the power. That's what they're saying to you as Republican constituents. Let's go on to the next one. How do I have proof of that? The evidence is how they talk and treat to their own constituents. The last 3 months, you've had senators and representatives that have talked down to their own constituents in their districts, face to face. And their own constituents are telling them, this is not why we voted you in office. We didn't vote you in office for war. We didn't vote you in office so we couldn't afford food. We didn't vote you in office so that you would lay off in the government thousands upon thousands of people. Yet that's what's been going on. All of these things are connected. So my question to all of the Republican constituents, right from here, will you hold your president, when I say your, yes, he's mine too, because he's in office, but since you voted for him, will you hold him to the accountability and transparency? Don't say when the time comes. We're at that time.